Hello there. My name is Lucy Cairos, and I am an energy coach and mentor. And in this video, this long video, I would like to talk to you about second guessing and doubts. This is the long version of some shorts that I've made. Now, I always ask this: show me some love with a like and subscribe, share as well. Thank you very much. So, here we are. Second guessing. As I said to you, I am an energy coach. So, what I do is I help my clients identify the energy that is driving a state of being, uh, actions, and thoughts and beliefs. So, what is the energy behind that, and what is the energy that with that we are creating in ourselves and in our lives? Mm? So everything is energy. We are made up of matter, and the matter is made up of energy. It's made up, it has a certain vibration, as physicists call it. So the same with our beliefs, with our actions, and with our thoughts, and especially with our states of beings. So how we are being most of the time, right? I talk a lot about manifestation as well. And manifestation is not something that you do once, it's not a technique, it's not a strategy, it is a state of being. If you are a manifestor, if you are a creator in your life, this is something that you do on a constant basis. And of course, I have my own sequence, I call it. We could say quote unquote methodology, even though I don't believe in methodology or strategies. Of course, I'm going to talk to you and communicate my own, right? So let me talk to you about second guessing. Now, second guessing, along with decisions, taking decisions, is a very, very important topic and is a very important energy that we need to manage in order to have an accomplished life and a life that is full of constant fulfillment, we could say, right? So, what is basically second guessing? Second guessing is when you decide to take a decision and later you regret it. Or it could be you take a decision and then you immediately are doubting about your decision. So if you are one person who does it a lot, watch the video because I'm going to tell you how to get out of that trap because it is a trap. Why is the trap? Because the more you second guess, the more you doubt, the more you are going to create that. And hear me well, the more you second guess, the more you will create that. Now, don't tell me, oh no, I don't know how to do that. I blah, 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 anything. You do that by taking the decision of not doing it anymore and taking the decision of redirecting. As I always say in my courses, we don't heal, we don't fix, we redirect, we improve, we expand, we move into a new direction. So I invite you to remove that vocabulary if you are using the healing vocabulary. Because if you are in the healing, you will be constantly healing. And I tell you because I have been in the spiritual self development world for 30 years. Yes, 30 years from a very young age. I know I look young and amazing, but I have my experience in this world, we can call it this way. Um, so coming back to the second guessing, remember this: the more you have a tendency or you do things in a certain way, like doubting or second guessing, the more you will create that in your life. And I know it as a fact because that. I was the person who would second guess everything, from buying clothes up to taking courses, trainings, job opportunities, partner opportunities, friends opportunities, anything, anything. And doubt and second guessing is connected directly with self worth. If you are a person who is not sure of what you want, which is not true because we all know what we want. Deep inside, we do know. We do know. It's just that sometimes we go life allowing circumstances to tell us what to do, allowing what's going on in the exterior world to tell us what to do, allowing reality to dictate how we want to live our lives. Um, so it is very connected with not um, being or not developing confidence. And how do you develop confidence? One aspect is not second guessing. So if you take a decision, you must stick to that decision. You can take a new decision. It's not a matter of limited decisions. Because, like I said in one of my shorts, if you are thinking that you got to take a decision and that's going to be the only one and that's going to be the end and that's going to be the final decision and that's going to be it, you know what I mean? What you're saying is that the options are limited. I'm going to give you an example. I used to be one, I had many businesses along my life, many businesses, some of them more successful than others. But I used to second guess a lot because I was thinking, well, I need to choose the perfect business with a perfect title, with a perfect everything. And I never realized that what I was saying was that my options were limited, that I had to choose one thing because that was it. And what happened was that I started my career as a coach in 2016. I did my trainings in 2014, 2015. 2016, I started my coaching business and I changed it many times. I started with um, one, let's say, one direction, and then I changed the the perspective, we could say, because the direction is always the same. We are going to being more authentic, more coherent, and more integrated as a being, right? So that is always the direction. We are moving into center, into coherence. But I changed it. I changed the way in which I was projecting myself, right? And I had different names of my coaching practice and my business. And I realized that it was not important the name by which I was, starting a new era of my business. That was not important. What was important is that I was moving. So if you second guess, you have doubts, then your tendency is going to be to stop, right? Stop because I need to check if this is the right decision. I need to see other options, and you are going to move slower. If you are someone instead that takes fast decision, who says, I'm going to do this and I do it and that's it, then the energy is totally different. And in that way, you will allow that the world will unfold and it's going to give you new opportunities and opportunities of expansion, because it's not about one option or another, or even three or four options, let's say, that you have. It's about moving in the direction that you want to move. Then, if things have to change, if things have to accommodate, and redirect, then that's okay. That's perfect. But it's not about the only possibility, the only, I need to take the best decision. There is no best decision. There is only the decision that you can take now with the best of your knowledge, and that's it. And you continue to move forward, and you will learn, and you will add things, and you will expand. So it is about expansion, not limitation of I only have these possibilities. I'm going to choose the best now, and I'm going to move forward, and then more will come. So I invite you in this video to, if you're a person who doubts and second guess, to stop, to stick with the decision that you have taken, and take the learning. If the decision was not so positive, take the learning, receive the learnings, receive the gift, receive the gift in the situation, and move forward and continue to move. Right? Don't get stuck there in that decision. Oh, regrets, never. Regrets, like, eliminate that word from your vocabulary, eliminate it completely. Okay? In that way, you're going to generate an energy of coherence, an energy of abundance, and an energy of expansion. Okay, this is the decision I'm taking at this moment, and I'm going to receive all the blessings from this. And if tomorrow I realize that there were other options, great. If I can take them, I will take them. If not, I'm going to take the gift and the learning from my decision, the decision that I have taken, and embrace that, because that is going to give you a feeling of confidence and security within yourself. I hope, I don't hope, I know this is going to help you. So show me some love, as I always say. Like, subscribe, share if possible, and check out all my other videos. Much love. Have a great day. Bye bye.